today is such a super exciting day because we got to go flying in this seaplane. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So check off our list. Follow us, The Adventures of C&C, so that you can take a tour in the seaplane as well. Don't forget to like, hit the notification button, and subscribe.
I'm taking my chances along with my dreams.
I think that might be our plane.
Welcome folks, over here at Jones Brothers Seaplane, and we are ready for our adventure to begin. Guys, welcome.
We are super excited.
Good, our plane is down at the end. It's going to be the yellow one way down there. It's a Cessna 206 today, and what a fantastic weather day today. And we will see about the boats. They're about our biggest challenge out here. They're always messing up my runway. That is true. And today, we live in Lake County. We're operating here in Lake County. All you're going to see is runways for me. This little blue one right here is called a Sea Ray, and they make those just down the road here. Well, everybody gets a window seat today, so that's a plus. Yay! Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the wing, and it's going to show us our whole flight path today.
Jones Brothers Seaplanes was established in 2010, and they are based out of Tavares, which is America's seaplane city. They offer tours, charters, and training, and they are open 7 days a week, all year round. They have a very well-maintained fleet of Cessnas and Sea Ray aircraft.
They have volume controls on both sides of the earmuffs. So individually tail them to your ear. Microphone closer the better. You'll hear your voice when you talk. Your voice activated.
Cool.
You all set? This is going to come across your leg. This one's going to be yours.
Right.
This one's going to be yours. Check. Tavares Base, Jones Brothers 2 on the ramp, getting ready for a startup. Clear.
We did Lake Dora Splash and Dash. It was a 15-minute tour for $89.99 per person. So this is a great price for a really, really cool adventure. Their plane tours start at like 10 minutes, so you can do more of a sample and then you can decide on another package because they have all types of packages. The most popular package is the Gator Tour and Attraction, and this goes over Opapka Lake and also over the attractions into Orlando like Disney World and SeaWorld and those attractions. This flight is $189.99 per person, but it's a 45-minute flight and you get to see a whole lot of the city of Orlando. We prefer to go over the lakes and we wanted to just do the shorter trip, but in the future we would love to take a longer trip with the Jones seaplanes. They also do a tour over the stunning St. John's River, which is America's only north-flowing river. This takes 60 minutes, this tour, and it's $249.99 per person. But this is supposed to be a spectacular tour, so we definitely want to try this in the future. Another option is to add on some paddle boarding. So for $20 you can add on a 2-hour paddle tour. So they fly you out and you just paddle back in. So that's also a very cool thing to do. Besides tours, there are also excursions. They have like a breakfast fly-in to the springs. They also have lunch fly-ins. They have bar hopping. There's sunset excursions as well. So there's like something for everybody. And I believe you can even customize your tour as long as it's like within a 25-mile radius. We discovered a side of Central Florida that we didn't even really know existed, because we always visited the parks in Orlando and the busyness in Central Florida. But we have discovered Lake County and we have fallen in love with it. Do you know that Lake County has over 1,000 lakes? It's absolutely beautiful, and all around the lakes are small towns, and we love the small towns. The service is good, prices are good, people are so friendly. So we highly recommend that you visit the Lake County area, and specifically the Seaplane City and the Jones Brothers into Tavares. I watch these little seaplanes flying over and doing the splash and dash and all types of training over the lake, small Lake Harris right in front of us. And every day I was like just dying to do one of these tours. So it was so nice that we got to have this experience, and we couldn't have asked for better weather. It was an absolutely beautiful day. We had such a good time, and the service at Jones Brothers, oh my goodness, everybody is so nice and easy to work with. They make your experience unforgettable. Tavares is a seaplane city. You take the tour out of Lake Dora, so you actually fly out of Lake Dora Lake, and then you do the splash and dash touchdown in Lake Harris, but then you fly back into Lake Dora. So Lake Dora is pretty much your runway. an additional $45 add-on, we were able to get GoPro footage from the plane. So this was perfect for our YouTube channel. And also, if you want to fly privately, you can pay a little extra and they will just take you. We were happy to meet Mala, and Mala was our seaplane buddy for our tour, and we had no problem. We enjoyed it. She was super nice, and we had just an awesome time. We are heading back to Lake Dora for our landing after a very cool adventure over Lake County.
I'll take your headset, and now you just take your time whenever you're ready. Come on out. And then take a step down the steps to the float to the dock. Yep, you're the one that's got to watch your head. You're the big one.
Super cool.
Alrighty. All right, come on out. Take your time. Yes, that'd be fine. Well, the wind's picked up a bit, hasn't it?
It has.
Well, we left the ramp, and now we're here at the dock.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Did a great job.
Well, thank you for joining us out here. Come out and see us again. We'll do a longer one. Don't forget, we do breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and a bar hop. They're quite 3 hours. How many places we can go travel to? Usually about 3 restaurants that we go to.
And I saw you do a sunset one as well, right?
30 minutes, and we go hunt down a sunset out there somewhere.
Bar hopping sounds really good, though.
It does. All right, guys. Thank you, and hopefully see you again.
Thank you so much. And there's our little aircraft. Tavares is America's seaplane city. And no kidding, you see these little seaplanes all day long landing and taking off on the lakes. And now we had the opportunity to do that as well. Right after you purchase your souvenir from the Jones Brothers store, you can head on over to the Woodley house for a tour, and you can buy some city souvenirs here as well. Very appropriate name, prop shop. Oh, I like the rockers. Woodley house since 1871. Wow. It's cool. This is Dan, and Dan is going to tell us the history of this fascinating building.
So this building was originally not in its location. It was a few miles away on the other side of the lake in the 1800s, and about 15 years ago they decided they were going to move it here and preserve it. During the moving process, someone burned it to the ground, but luckily they had a small model built, so they rebuilt it off the model that they based off the original house, and it's almost to the exact specs except for a handicap ramp. And we operate it as a FBO, so we run the small seaplane base here out of here, and we sell some small merchandise and drinks.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's a fascinating building. It's when we came into town the first time, like this building caught our attention right away. So it's,
And it's got the best view.
and it's got the best view. I absolutely agree.
Yesterday we had a bunch of cool planes come in. We had a 1944 Grumman Widgeon that is privately owned. He lives in Groveland. He comes up here for gas. Then we had a Beaver come in, which is a 9-cylinder, 8-seater. He came in for gas as well. And we had an Icon A5, which is one of the top tier light sport planes you can get. And they came in the CEO came in to scout this area for a meeting next week, where they're going to bring about a dozen of them in and stack them in our ramp. So,
Wow.
something to look forward to.
So I thought it was just the Jones brothers who flew in here, but
we
you
get
have...
a lot of other transits and just people coming for gas. We've got one of the best fuel prices.
Ah, cool, interesting. Thank you so much, Dan.
No problem.
Isn't that pretty with a sailboat going by? You got it?
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful. A lot of planes come in here for gas because they have like the best gas prices on the lake. So that's super cool. So when you're not flying out on the water, you're hauling it across the runway. Best gas prices in town. So this is like the cutest seat ever. Tavares is truly America's seaplane city. Everything is seaplane. Even the streets are land and sea. We ended our adventure at the Kahlua Beach Bar with some lunch and drinks, and we could just hang out here and continue to enjoy the view of the seaplanes landing and taking off. This is really a thing. One boat after the other pulling up. Super cool spot on a Sunday. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will get our weekly videos. See you on the road.